Colts, and they have packed the house tonight as we welcome you to Lucas Oil Stadium in Dallas. But tonight we've got a good AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Here's Michael Badgley now to get this one started. And we are underway from Indianapolis. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. They'll go again with Jeanty. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. He was able to escape momentarily in the backfield, but you could just kind of tell that wasn't going anywhere.
You know, in the film session, he'll get a minus for not getting him on the ground by himself. But what the coach is really going to analyze, how fast did his teammates get there to help him? If one guy slows him up, everyone else better be there, and that's what they got on that play.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. On first down, it's Jeanty. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Gino going to hand it to Jeanty. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the first down.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
The tackle there by Jermaine Pratt. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter.
Hey, we go. We're not even sitting.
They'll try the air now with Smith. Short throw caught by Bowers. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and it passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. We're scoreless after 1. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Jeanty, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9 yard line and you start thinking, Maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Now Jones out to his left. This one completes Alec Pierce. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another big play here as they strike for 31. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Throwing, Jones. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Jones. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw. Jones. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Colts take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Now Geno. He sets to fire deep. That's caught inside the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Geno now to throw. That is incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. The kick by Carlson is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Now, they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Go!
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. Now he's free at the 35. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his second touchdown of the night. And the Colts come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And that makes it 14-10. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
From the 29, here's second down and 7. Out of the gun, Smith. Over the middle, complete. That's Thornton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Raider first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Here we go.
A run out of the gun with Genty. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards and 2.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Once again, it's Genty. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
A give out of the gun to Genty. Down to the 42, second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down at 6 now from the 42. A run straight ahead with Genty. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 20-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
There we go, sit down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Up the middle, it's Genty. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 49 yards rushing for him now to this point. Now 2nd and 3. They'll run. Here comes Genty. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
The running game's played a huge part in getting him down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
To throw is Smith. This will be caught at about the 6. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Gino. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got it. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain it.
Genty will score. Touchdown, Raiders.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with the touchdown run to take the lead.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. They'll come up now on 2nd down. They run once more with Taylor. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give to Taylor. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. So what a run. And now, you know, they probably started this drive thinking, hey, field goal range, tie it up. Now you might be thinking touchdown.
I think the offensive coordinator's probably switched his attention on his play sheet. Remember, he started out, as you said, field goal. Let's tie this up. Now he's in the touchdown range this game.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Coca 19. Ready.
Taylor. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
3rd down and goal coming up here.
Go.
To throw is Jones.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Taylor. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. This is 1st and 10.
No ball. Here we go.
Smith.
He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10. Here's Smith.
That's caught by Thornton. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Smith's going to throw it.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Myers. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Smith to throw.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And that's going to be incomplete.
These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Smith now to throw. He's going to take another shot here. And this is caught. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
CD, that was an all-or-nothing drive to win this football game, and they rose to the occasion to take the lead here in the waning moments.
And how about how they got it done? No timeouts left. They take it downfield, execute perfectly, and get it done. Now they don't leave their opponent with a heck of a lot of time on the clock.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st down. Jones.
And got his man complete.
Now he breaks free in the middle of the field.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
One last throw here for Smith. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught.